your Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, September 11th to Monday, September 18th, 2017. Now, what we've got going on this week, Libra, is a major Venus week, okay? Venus is making some big moves this week that it was not making the past few weeks while Mercury and Mars kind of ran the show, and the sun here with the eclipse and Uranus are going crazy, okay? Excuse me. And we've got Venus here coming behind the mess as the straggler to kind of deal with some things you didn't deal with before and to make sure everything is okay. All right. Venus rules relationships. It rules your values. It rules your money, your confidence in some ways, and just what you need to feel loved and cared for, and that's coming in to major focus. All right, that for you has a lot to do right here with your 11th house of your goals and your dreams and your hopes for the future. You are trying to figure out what relationships and what people can help you have the life that you want, okay? Truly resonate with you and your heart and where it is that you see your life going, and I think you're trying to figure that out. Could also be money as well, figuring out money for the future, what your financial situation is, what you value, or how you need to adjust your values and adjust your relationships to get you in a better spot to reach some of your goals, okay? I think that's a big thing for you. It's been a big thing because the eclipse was there and Mercury and Mars were also there, but Venus is coming through to make sure your relationships are okay when it comes to your goals and your money situation as well. All right, I think what you really want to do is you want to commit to some kind of goal that you want in some way, okay? Some kind of relationship or money situation when it comes to where you see your life going. That for you is going to have a lot to do with some kind of communication going on. Communicating a lot about your goals with people, money, all that good stuff. That's because we do have Venus here in your 11th in a trine with Saturn in your 3rd house of communication, of talk, and of people around town, okay? While you're doing a lot of communication about where you see your life going with other people, about money, about your confidence and your gifts and skills and talents, I think there's some unexpected things that may come up and that have been coming up for you in regards to other people and relationships, partners, contracts, things along those lines. Okay, that's because we do have Uranus in your 7th of partners in a trine, or going to be in a trine this week with Venus in your 11th house of goals as well, where Mercury and Mars have been. So as you're trying to communicate about some things that are important to you, about where you see your life going, you're also having to deal with some unexpected stuff from other people, maybe regarding a contract that has happened in the past that may happen this week, so that you can move forward. I think there's an opportunity for you to move forward on some big goals that are good for you, that are important for you, that you want, okay? Especially with Jupiter here in a sextile with Venus and the North Node and in your 11th house, okay? I think the hard part for you this week, Libra, is going to be right here when it comes to your insides and your internal stuff going on, okay? Because we do have Venus in a very positive aspect to Saturn, but then we have Saturn here in a hard aspect, a square to your sun in your 12th house of your insides and your internal stuff, okay? And that you're trying to redirect your life to do some things that are very good for you, that you see, to create the life that you want and to do it with other people. But I think you're having problems getting right internally with yourself. You know, maybe you've got some old ways of thinking that are coming up from the past that are tripping you up, some old habits, okay, that you've been doing beforehand, old daily routines in some way, old relationships. Maybe you just got some old things that you got to get rid of, and you got to realize you're coming into a new time and a new way of being, and you got to stop letting yourself be your worst enemy, and you got to stop letting yourself get in your own way. If there are things you really want, if there's a future you really see for yourself, you have to let yourself have it, and you got to get over old habits and old ways of thinking that are not good for you anymore, okay? So that is what I see for you this week. I think you may have some hurt feelings about your job as well, and about what you do on the day-to-day and on your daily routines, and I think you have to think very differently about what goals you want and where you see your life going, and how you can create a better future for yourself using your job and using your daily routines and all of that stuff, and not get so hung up on old things that aren't working, okay? I think there's a lot of focus for you internally. I think you want to think in the right ways about things. You want to be comfortable internally with what's going on, but I think you're not quite there yet. I think you're still trying to figure some things out, okay? And it's going to be a little bit of a process that's going to come more into focus in the next few weeks with all these planets going through this square to Saturn in your third house that you're really going to have to figure out. It may also require you to communicate a lot about what is going on inside you, okay? If you're uncertain about something or unsure or have things coming up from the past that maybe that are a little hard, talk to people about them, to be honest with people about what is happening and what's going on to help you work through some of your internal stuff so that you can move forward, okay? It's one of those things where it's like, don't hide and don't think about things in the wrong ways, but really learn how to get right with all of that, okay? So that's what I see for you. Your card this week, Three of Swords, upright. This is the heartbreak card. I don't want to be negative, but this is a card of hard truths, facing hard truths about yourself, getting really clear on some things that you want and that are happening to you even if you don't like it, okay? And really needing to deal with hard truths, to face them, to not be afraid of them, and to realize that there are good things on the other side, okay? And that to live in clarity is better than to live in some fake illusion reality that doesn't even exist, okay? So I think that is the message for you this week. I think you got it. I think you're working there. You just need to keep trying at it, okay, and not get too lost in your own self. All right, so that's what I got for you this week. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.